Hello, folks. Happy Sunday night. Happy
Yeah,
Sports
yeah.
Sunday night. What's up, Andrew?
Hey,
Boneloads. How you guys
hey,
doing tonight?
good, doing great, guys.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
jumping
We're
doing
right
doing
great.
into We are doing it. I'll give you that one.
We're doing it.
There you go, Andrew. We're doing it. On a Sunday night, we're doing the Sports Heads with our boy Andrew, the human sports ticker, and our boy Boneloads from the West Coast, our West Coast correspondent. So yeah, we were already starting to do the show backstage, boys. We were talking about football, baseball, all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
We're talking about
the whole nine, the whole
So we
nine.
were talking about some of the things that happened right during the games today. Is that right before the Chargers game, the head coach Jim Harbaugh kind of took himself to the medical tent, right?
Yeah, some kind of mysterious illness they were reporting. I don't know what exactly happened, but yeah,
Heart attack or what?
What's that?
sorry,
He's had a heart attack or what?
dude. Yeah, maybe some. I don't know if it's quite that, but
That's kind of
something
what you.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what you think it could be at this age, Andrew. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So what's been good?
Um,
Say hello to the people because we were off last week because you had some medical issues, right? I don't, tell him what you want to tell about it, but you're feeling better now, right?
yeah, I was not in the best of conditions last week.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we hadn't had enough things to do,
Right.
I don't think it would have worked out.
Yeah, you weren't 100% last week, right,
I
buddy?
was actually throwing up, like
Mm.
puking, and
Oh, really?
it was not very pleasant.
Oh my.
Like I was puking bile.
Yeah, I hate when that
Oh.
happens, Andrew.
Oof.
But you're feeling a lot better. So we're back here this week on the Sports Heads, talking about all kind of sports. I know we got baseball playoffs going on. Bone Loads, your Padres, bro. We talk about the Pods. You want to do it?
Man, yeah, rough one,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. What a way to end the season.
Dude, did you hear what Kike did on live TV?
I'm not sure what the bat flip or something or.
No, about the interview with Ken Rosenthal was like, what's different about this team than any others? And he was like, are we live? Whoa, we don't give a fuck.
That's kind of
Like,
cool.
he even actually said we don't give a fuck. He didn't even censor it or anything. He didn't just he didn't care at all. He was like, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. So Andrew, so we're talking about Major League Baseball playoffs. So what's it going to be now, guys, for the championship games, right?
Unfortunately, here's my pick.
Here we go. So tell everybody who's in them. You got, what do we have? The Guardians and the Yankees for the American League pennant. They're going for, right, the championship.
Unfortunately, it's going to be Battle of New York for the World Series.
You think it's going to be the Subway Series, Andrew? You
Yep.
think it's going to be the Mets
Absolutely.
and the Yankees? A Subway
Absolutely.
Series. All right. How about
See,
you
and I
there,
actually-
Boneloads?
Yeah, and I actually like that prospect of that Subway Series. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Mets versus Yankees World Series.
Yeah, it kind of happened. It happened a while ago. But what tonight
Yep.
is Game 1 of the Mets against the Dodgers. Mets at Dodgers at 8:15. That'd be Eastern time tonight. So that's
tonight.
yeah.
Oh, sorry to make cut you off. Yeah, I thought they were playing tomorrow or something. I didn't know they're playing today.
According to Google, they're playing tonight.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah.
Imagine if Ohtani was pitching.
Imagine
Sure.
if Ohtani was pitching. Yeah. If
No.
Shohei was healthy enough to pitch right now.
That team would. Dexter's threw another pick. Oh my goodness.
That now Andrew was complaining a backstage about. So we're getting all over the place, Andrew. But yeah, here it is tonight, 8:15 tonight. Boneloads and boys.
Oh my
The
God.
Mets at the Dodgers. But we were talking about Dax Prescott before, like, cause what's the score, Andrew? Tell everybody the update.
40-9.
40-9. The Detroit, the Lions are beating the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Wow. That is an update, Andrew. What a shellacking.
And so Andrew
And
was complaining before the show, Boneloads, that he didn't think that Dax was worth that last contract.
not at
Yeah,
all.
it's looking like it, man. Yeah, like, yeah.
The only reason why Dak is first string is because he's playing for the Cowboys. Other than the Cowboys, he wouldn't be anything better than a second string QB.
Wow. And then you were also talking about Justin Fields, who's balling pretty good in Pittsburgh, right?
He wasted 3 years of his career.
Yeah, you were saying that before the show.
Like,
Why do you think so, Andrew? Justin Fields was drafted by the Chicago Bears, but you think that was wasted years? Tell everybody why.
because the coaching staff, the playbook, the everything wasn't revolved around his skill set.
I think that's an excellent point, Andrew. Because
If
sometimes, go ahead, finish your point. I'm sorry.
if you look at all the plays, um, um, drawing a blank on
Is it Nagy?
no,
The
Tomlin,
Oh, Mike Tomlin. Okay, so now you're talking about how now Justin Fields is doing good with Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
because I think they are orienting their offense around the QB,
Good
which
point. That might be that's an excellent point, buddy. I think,
which
yeah.
the Bears failed to do for Justin.
What do you think about that, Boneloads? He thinks that Justin Fields kind of wasted his first 3 years. He didn't think that was a good fit, and now you can see he's kind of excelling in Pittsburgh. He's playing
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I think Andrew was right on point there with the not having the offense like suited to his strengths, you know.
The
So
skill set. Yep.
yeah, and then Tomlin is doing a lot better job of that, and getting wow, can't even talk, but yeah, just a lot better supporting cast, I think, too, and situation and
That's a
everything.
better
Yeah,
point too, Boneloads. There's a lot of better players around him that make Justin Fields good to where he don't have to make every play like maybe he had to in Chicago. Buckshot Kid checks in. What's up, Buckshot Kid? Dream Man
He
checking
has
in, saying
wheels.
early and straight. Just a guest checks in. You're number one, buddy. What's up? Just a guest up, everyone.
Oh,
Is there a new flip fiasco? A new bat flip fiasco? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Have you heard anything? I saw an
I,
aggressive bat flip the
I
other night
am
in one
very
of the games.
disappointed in my Patriots right now.
What
Why is that?
happened? Yeah,
Put up 41. They got walked all over and 41 points got put on them.
Mm.
That
Who'd they
is
play
not
again?
Patriot defense.
Yep. Just a guest says the people want the Yankees and the Dodgers talking about the baseball again.
That is not Patriot defense.
Yep. Buckshot Kid says, hello, BF, Andrew, and Boneloads. How you been, Buckshot?
Hey,
Good to see you in
what's
the
up,
chat
Buckshot?
tonight.
I'm telling you right now,
Mm-hmm.
if the Patriots put their asses together in that defense, they will win that game today. 4 touchdowns by May.
I don't know, Andrew. I think the Patriots are going to be long lost again now that that they don't have Tom Brady anymore and they don't have Bill Belichick. Hey, Bobby,
Yeah.
he's saying, "Hey guys, how you doing, Bobby? What's up, brother? Good to see you." Dream Man saying, "Hoya gang, what's up, Dream Man? 666 bones
They
up to
need-
you."
They need a better defense, though, because I think Drake May did well today. He had 4 touchdowns.
All right.
Who'd they play again? I forgot.
Texans.
That might be
Texans.
Okay.
Cool.
I
right.
see
That's a
why.
good team. Yeah,
I
good
see.
team.
I see why they got blown up.
Is that right? Let's see. Here, Andrew. Here's some sports scores. We have the Falcons are ahead of the Panthers, 35-20, with 4:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. There's that Lions score, 47-9, with 13 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, guys. 47. Holy shit.
Wow.
They could put up 60.
The Steelers game was a final today at 32 against the Raiders, 32-13.
Nice.
Tonight's game, Boneloads, is going to be the Bengals at the New York Giants. The Bengals Giants will be.
Bengals had that one in the bag,
You think so, Andrew?
but I could be wrong. I've been made to look an asshole time or two when it comes to football.
No, I
Yeah.
think I'm thinking the same thing. Bengals, especially after losing that tough one to the Ravens last week, I think they're going to be ready to take it out on someone today.
How about
Unfortunately,
the
it's going to be
Buccaneers putting up
short-headed
51?
Giants.
Put up 51 in New Orleans against the Saints. What do you think about that?
They benched. Did you hear about this?
What
They were
happened?
losing like at one point in the third quarter, I think.
Carr didn't even start that game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see. He got taken out of the game last week. He took a bad hip or tackle on the hip last week, and then that backup came in a losing effort last week, Boneloads. But yeah, I don't know if Derek Carr about long term for the Saints. What do you think, Bones?
Oh no. I thought
No.
it was no.
Yeah,
He's done.
I think he's kind of done too, Andrew. Another guy that maybe stayed at the party too long. Yep. So that's a Sunday night game. And then the Monday night game tomorrow is the Bills versus the Jets. Bills at Jets. So that's another battle of New York that'll be happening tomorrow night, Boneloads.
So I have a
Nice.
question for y'all.
What's that,
That
Andrew?
should be a good one.
What do you think about the Davante Adams drama?
What are you talking about? Do you think because he wants to be traded?
Would you?
Would I trade him? Yeah, I probably would if he's if I know that I can kind of get rid of his pay his payroll or whatever, his cap hit, and get something for him, maybe so, Andrew. Yeah. If you're on a team that isn't going to be winning, right, Boneloads? I don't know.
Oh yeah. I think he's done with the Raiders and they're done with him. It seems like so. Definitely time to get the most out of.
Some people are saying that the Jets should make a play for him, right, Andrew? To be back with Rodgers. Are you frozen, Andrew?
My internet.
Oh, he was, Andrew.
Oh,
Yeah, you were frozen. I'll be damned.
That was cool.
I've been having internet issues for the last 3-4 days.
Really? Oh, I can tell. Listen. Still using that old dial-up. That dial-up mode.
But what would you trade Devontae for?
Great question, dude. Wow.
They're gonna want to, because he's still considered like a high number one, pretty much a number one wide receiver. They're gonna want like a draft pick or something, right? They're not just gonna do a dude for a dude.
First rounder.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Right. That's gonna be a tough sell, right, Bones? Unless somebody's got extra first round picks sitting around. I don't know how many teams
Maybe
are gonna give up. You think the Jets should give up a first?
A
Second or
third
third
round.
might be a little
I mean,
more
I would
fair for
second. Yeah, maybe even second. He's still a pretty high caliber player. Yeah, I'd probably give up a second maybe for him.
Look at Andrew's freeze. Look at this.
Andrew strikes back.
There he is. He's back.
Why does
Nope,
man
all right.
have to fucking fuck up right now?
It's all good. It's funny.
Makes you forget your thoughts. Yeah, that was a good freeze, man. I got a good freeze on you. That's all you. All right, Andrew. Well, we're having fun hanging out on Sunday night, just talking about the sports and whatnot.
So, what would you guys mandatory pick for Devontae if you were Vegas?
You mean figuring out where he's going to end up?
What would you ask for?
Oh, like
Minimum.
I said, probably at least a second round draft pick or multiple of a, or two like later picks, Andrew. Probably some kind of combination like that.
Like a
Hey,
good
give me
punter or
Bezos.
something. Yeah.
How you doing? Hola,
Mi-
hola, you
mi-
Hoyas.
Minimum, you would ask for that?
Yeah, I think so. For Devontae Adams, yeah, you're kind of giving up something. You're giving up on your season. And so, yeah, and he's coveted, so you want to get something in return, Andrew. So I'd want like at least a second round draft pick in next year's draft.
Yeah, and maybe you're up if you're the Raiders, you're just in it for the offloading the salary too, like getting as much off, so
Right,
you might be
exactly.
willing to take less. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another reason why. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, because if they really want to get rid of that cap hit for Devontae Adams, they might accept a lesser pick just to do that. Good point.
Because I heard the cap hit is kind of expensive for the next couple of years.
Well, there you go. So that'll be a determining factor, Andrew. Hold on, give me Bezos. How about them Cowboys? Says, give me Bezos. What the laughing? What's up, Antifa Mumble? Nick checking in says, Bobby does a sports show too. Yeah, man, I'm like a Jamaican. I do all the shows there, Antifa Mumble Nick. How you doing, buddy? You've been doing this for a minute.
They bench Dak. Dak is.
At this point, yeah, there's no point in him playing anymore.
Well, Andrew was complaining
before
the show started, Boneloads, saying that all the starters shouldn't even be in there.
They should have benched him like a quarter ago.
Yeah. Yep. How you doing, Mumble Nick? Good to see you all tonight.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. Probably if they're getting just destroyed at halftime, maybe bring someone else out. I don't know.
All right, Andrew. You only have one wrestling story in the hopper. You want to talk about this Wrestle Dream? I've been seeing a little bit about it, but I'm not really keeping up with it. Tell everybody what's going on with Bryan Danielson.
He's stepping away from full-time.
Daniel Bryan. I said his WWE name or something, didn't I?
He's stepping away from full-time participation.
Yeah. And so he was wrestling John Moxley yesterday. Did you hear what happened with the match?
Isn't that funny though?
How's that?
Pull up the thing again.
Pull out my thing again? Okay, here you go. All right, here. It's right here. Tell everybody about this. Oh, he froze again. Andrew froze on me again. But yeah, so this is going to be Bryan Danielson's kind of last match, like he's saying, as a full-time wrestler. And he's going to wrestle, he wrestled John Moxley. And I know this is kind of like an honor thing. Like, hey, man, like, if you had to be in the ring one last match, like, who do you get to wrestle with? So I think it's kind of an honor thing, kind of Boneloads.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they find somebody who they really like, wrestle really good with. Cookie. Here, Cody in the background.
So the picture is Seth Rollins had Daniel Bryan's last match on Raw.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns had him as a send-off from the WWE.
Send-off match, right? Yeah.
And now the third member of the Shield, Mox, gives him a send-off.
There you go. So
the Shield. So I have a feeling those three guys are brothers. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining at Boneloads when you were froze up, man, that it's kind of a sign of respect and honor when you say, hey, man, I want to do my last match against some of my favorite people.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. But it's that whole kind of crazy thing because, you know, it's a, you know, the ending is predetermined, but they're still out there wrestling and being physical and it's supposed to be like adversaries against people that they have a lot of respect for, right, Andrew?
Like, you can even see it when you're after the matches when they walk by.
Yeah.
Like, beyond the curtain.
Yeah,
After.
they get emotional about it sometimes, don't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when they know it's goodbye and then like they're leaving the company.
Yeah,
And
I remember when Shawn Michaels had to like kick Ric Flair. Remember he said, "I'm sorry" and all that stuff.
I don't want to do it, man.
That was a pretty wild moment.
Yeah.
was that was real, I think.
they played it off real. That was real good about that match, Andrew.
That
Yeah.
that last moment there.
Yeah, he said, "I'm sorry," and then he took Ric Flair out. Yeah. So there you go. So Bryan Danielson's having like his kind of last moment in wrestling.
He was
Full time.
like,
Farewell tour.
Yeah. Farewell match.
Yeah.
As I recall that, it's like, I'm sorry, I love you, and then he's sweet chin music.
Yeah, we know. Hey, Buckshot. Yeah, we realize that too, man. And you know, if you've been a wrestling fan even for a minute, that it doesn't seem like any of these guys actually retire, right, Andrew? Like they do, like they say. Now they call it we're not full time anymore, but these guys always end up coming back and wanting to get in on beatings or be managers or something like that. So it's in their blood, Andrew.
Kind of young to retire, I feel.
But bro, really, if you really examine, he's had a lot of concussions and had a lot
I
of
didn't even
time
know.
out and everything. Right, Andrew? Brian Danielson, he's gotten his bell rung like too many times, hasn't he? Concussion wise. Andrew froze up again.
Oh,
yeah, you're back.
He literally has to get neck surgery now.
Yeah, he's had to sit out multiple times for extended periods of time to kind of recover from those head injuries. So let's see.
He is literally taking time away to get neck surgery.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can imagine he is, Andrew.
I'm just thinking of Perry. That's why I'm laughing.
The neck surgery.
I'd be like, I wonder how the humidity affects his neck.
Yeah, I say that. I think humidity is good for the neck, Boneloads. I think it would help Perry.
I should have got my neck when I fell, but now my neck is fucked.
Why is your neck fucked, Andrew?
Plenty.
All right.
Because
hey Andrew, tell me about
this.
Tell me about this Packers wide receiver, Bo Melton, and his brother, Max Melton. I'll pull up the clip.
Thought it was a little cool moment the parents had.
His family is in attendance wearing these split jerseys to support both players. Okay, so one was a Packer and one was a Cardinal. Oh, so they wore these combo jerseys, Andrew. All right. So you put this in the hopper. I'll run this for you. Oh, they half and half.
Oh, that's a game today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew got the freshest.
That's pretty cool.
That's an interesting way to divide the shirt in half. Like along the seams and everything. That's kind of an interesting way of doing it, Boneloads.
Yeah. It's weird that like you would think that like one would be Cardinals front and one would be Packers back, but
yeah, they separate them from the same stitch. Yeah, that was all right, Andrew. There you go. So they got their sons playing against each other.
Also,
very cool.
Did you notice during Hell in the Cell They bladed.
Did they? Look at Andrew. He got all excited about that.
They did
was
what?
that- They bladed. They did color. They bled. They took blades in with them and they do that thing and then they kind of bleed. Andrew likes color matches. He likes a lot. He likes extra blood in his
When
wrestling.
they need it, like cage matches.
Oh, bladed. Oh, wrestling. Okay.
Yeah, he jumped back to wrestling on his Boneloads. Yeah.
Okay.
When they need it. I don't like it when they overdo it, like every Moxley match. When
Yup.
like every single fucking Moxley match,
Yes.
even if they like elbow in the head, he's bleeding like a fucking pig.
Yeah, they got carried away with it with Moxley near the end. I agree with that, Andrew. Oh, what's up? I hear Cody in the background.
Yeah, what's up, Cody?
What's up,
And I'm
Cody?
like, fuck, Warner Brothers need to get a control of that.
Well, you know, guys, we should talk about because this is that interesting time of the year where all of the sports are going on at the same time, right? You have baseball playoffs, you have basketball and hockey starting, and you have football, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like everything.
Everything. This is that kind of that little window of time of the year where literally every major sport is kind of currently active at the same time.
Doesn't basketball start in a like little matter of like
Days.
2 or 3 weeks?
Like
Well, let's see. Andrew.
I think next week or something.
Next week. Yeah, I thought it was all
Don't
starting
quote
up.
me on
Yeah.
that. Yeah, don't hold me to that, but it's
The
soon.
preseason's already going on. There's currently a game with the Timberwolves against the Knicks at halftime.
Nice.
The Trailblazers are playing the Kings. We got the
Oh,
Raptors
just-
playing the Celtics, Andrew. That's your team, right? The Celtics, Boston.
And the Bucks.
And
No.
that's right, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Boneloads.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I have a question for you.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Since the Padres did this about a year ago. So the Brewers aren't going to have Bally anymore for the baseball coverage. Bally Sports.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bally Sports. Yeah, they're all folding, right, Andrew?
So I'm going to refer this to you. Because you had Bally before, right?
I think like yes, I did. Like the channel or the app or
Did you used to use Bally to get your baseball?
yeah, I did. Yeah.
So how do they do that now? Do they force you to get like some type of package now that Bally folded, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like San Diego right now, they have like just this random channel. It's called like SD Padre, like type. Like there's somehow they're able to broadcast the games for everybody locally. It's just some
Yeah.
random channel that probably wasn't being used that they created. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's all the same people working too, like Mud and Don. Same.
Yeah, I think that's what they
broadcasters
said,
and-
that they were going to have to because of what Andrew was talking about is there's regional baseball networks, and some of them are like Bally, the actual Bally sports company, and they owned a lot of these regional networks, but they're slowly folding up, right, Andrew? They're shutting down all
Yeah.
these regional networks, Bally.
And the Brewers just gave us as fans a notice saying Bally will no longer carry the Brewers. So
Yeah.
that's why I was asking you, Boneloads,
Yeah, you guys you'll still be able to watch it as fans somehow.
I think it's going to be like what Boneloads is experiencing, that the baseball clubs are going to have to find these networks and hire the same people and basically put on these productions themselves, Boneloads, rather
I
than
think it's
pay
being-
somebody to do it. They're going to have to do it themselves.
Yeah, I think the league's like somehow
I-
like helping that right now. Yeah.
Yep. And I think these are all steps towards basically everything, Andrew, eventually being all the games being available only provided by MLB on the app or whatever, right, Bones? I think that's kind of where all this kind of stuff is heading in the future is. At least that's my opinion.
Good question. Yeah, I'll have to that's good like way to good question. Like open good can of like worms to open. I want to look into that and see like
Yeah,
how
because
the Padres are handling that. Yeah, report back to you guys on that.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think it's becoming like cost prohibitive for any of these regional networks to buy the rights to broadcast these games. They got to sell so much advertising to make money that they can't make any money on these contracts anymore. And so ultimately, I think it's just going to have to be the league selling these games out to people and kind of maybe broadcasting in a different way. Yeah.
So,
see
do
what
you
happens.
think cable will become obsolete in like?
No, because they were still like broadcasting it on people's cable, but only locals, of course. Like in the
Uh,
San Diego radius, maybe like up to frickin' like Carlsbad or Fallbrook or something. There's a cutoff point where they stop going San Diego and they start going LA,
Yeah.
as far as like the broadcasting and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you said, they even had to come up with their own kind of networks to kind of cover for Bally's closing and basically bailing on them. I'm a Boston fan
Yeah.
too. Good taste, Andrews, is our friend mumbling Nick tonight.
Yep, I've been a Boston fan since a kid. The Red Sox didn't do too good this year. I was kind of upset about that one.
Yeah. Hey Andrew, what was the the NFL game played in London this morning, buddy?
It was
Jags. Oh, everyone something. He looks
Okay.
stoned as shit.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was
It's like he's
Jags
praying to
and
Christ right there. He's
Look
seeing
up here.
Moses,
looking up on
Jesus.
my scoreboard from earlier here.
Who's the guy with the 10 Commandments?
Oh, going back too far on my schedule.
oh,
Hey
There you
Andrew.
go. He's back.
It was the Jaguars against the Bears, and the Bears won 35-16. That was the early game today from London. I didn't see any of it, Andrew. Did you happen to see any of the early game, buddy?
I don't have NFL Network, so I can't watch it.
Oh, was that the only one covering it? I didn't realize that.
My house is cheap, fucks.
Well, if it was up to you, Andrew, you would have every sports network. So I don't know if it's about being cheap or not, buddy. But what to see. And my Ravens, I went to the Ravens game today, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh, sweet.
Beat on the Commanders, aka the Redskins. So yeah.
What did you see out of Daniels?
He was good, but I think he got outmatched today by our defense a little bit. I think
in like general, do you like him?
Yeah, I think so. I think, Andrew, the way I was characterizing him, because I think going into that game, the Redskins were like, the Commanders were like 3-1. And I think they were just a bunch of young guys they put together, and nobody told them that they weren't supposed to be as good as they were. They were just out there balling every week, and good things were happening, Andrew. I think they're just, they got a team with a lot of good athletes, and I think they're going to go far. I think they're going to do good.
Yeah, former Charger Austin Eckler was playing there today.
Oh yeah, that's right. Austin Eckler. There
got
you
the
go.
start. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you guys? Don't the Chargers have a J.K. Dobbins, our old running back
we
from
do.
the Ravens? I've seen him catching a couple passes out in the flat. He was looking pretty good. Boneloads.
Yeah, it's good today. Yeah, he did good. I think he
Really
might have had a TD. I can't remember.
They are literally.
Yeah, he was a guy that was kind of.
Yeah,
he was plagued by untimely injuries and stuff like that. He got hurt in camp one year and missed the whole season, and also, yeah, that's kind of his story here in Baltimore.
They are literally Ravens North.
Who, the Jets?
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, well, they have what's it? Joe Douglas, I think, is their GM. He was a former personnel guy from the Ravens and all, Andrew. So yeah, it happens. They go. They know. Talk about your boy Jordan Love. You put this in the thing, Andrew. He's 22 for 32. What did the Packers do today, buddy?
Dub.
They got the W. Jordan Love was 22 versus the Cardinals, 22 for 32 at that same game with the split jerseys that we just showed you. So yeah, 22 for 32, 258 yards and 4 touchdown passes, Andrew. That's pretty good.
Slicing and dicing.
Pretty good. I'm not seeing any interceptions reported there, so that's good.
I think
Okay.
Dobbs got 2 of those.
He did.
Oh, Josh Dobbs. Is that his name? Josh Dobbs?
Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs. My bad. I was thinking about the quarterback or something. Oh, look, I'm showing Perry Caravello. Check that out. All right. For up there now. Yeah, Boneloads. Perry's been fun the last couple of days, hasn't it, boy? Tom B week. Tom B week's been crazy.
Oh man, I love it.
He's getting blown.
No, he wishes. He wishes. Yeah. Blocking the door and all that stuff. Shit is crazy. Andrew, we talked about this story a couple weeks ago about Tom Brady. He's a broadcaster, and Andrew, I'm pretty sure you even remember how much money he's getting paid for his Fox TV contract. Tell everybody how much it is.
300. Oh, 300 mil for 10 years.
Like 300 and some million. Yeah, for 10 years. Yeah. So, but he was also kind of trying to be a part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, right, Andrew?
Yes.
Yeah. With that Mark Davis, Al Davis' son, who's now like the owner, he's been trying to lure Tom Brady in and befriend him and have him be a minority owner of the team, Andrew. So you reported to me, it says Tom Brady is expected to be approved as the Ravens' minority owner. Andrew, what do you know about this story, buddy?
What does that mean for the job?
Good question.
Right, because what they were saying is that this could be a conflict of interest because they were saying he might not have access to these television production meetings where you get a lot of coaching notes, Andrew. They said it would basically be like an unfair advantage for him and then they were afraid that because he's the owner of the team, Boneloads, he would naturally, if he heard something in one of these meetings and he was scouted something, he would report it to his team, right? You know,
Yeah.
being a good owner.
And to win it, yeah, sounding like they're clearing him, like they're saying it's all good, like you can still remain as a telecaster and own the team. So
yeah, let's see if
not
there's
sure
any
what's
conditions
going on with this. Yeah. Good call.
We'll read this a little bit. It says Tom Brady is expected to be approved as a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders at Tuesday's NFL Fall League meeting in Atlanta. League sources told ESPN on Saturday. The NFL's Finance Committee has reviewed Brady's bid and plans to bring it to the other owners to vote on it, with 24 of the league's 32 owners needed to approve. But one source told ESPN the committee would not be bringing Brady's bid to the owners to vote if it were not going to be approved. So they're saying it's just now a formality, that they wouldn't even be saying they were going to bring it if they weren't going to approve it. So, yeah. The Finance Committee unanimously approved Brady as a minority owner, and no one could recall the last time owners voted against the Finance Committee's unanimous recommendation. So this has already been cleared by a committee, Andrew. So it looks like it's going to go through. Yeah, let's see.
He's a minority owner, so it's not going to do much.
Uh-huh. That's right.
So yeah, I wonder what his percentage is.
Let's see. Did they say it? I thought I read. Yeah, it's 10. Brady is days away from purchasing approximately 10% of the Raiders, Boneloads, along with businessman Tom Wagner from owner Mark Davis. Okay, I never heard of this Tom Wagner person being a part of it too. So maybe they got caveats in it. Maybe he's a financier, or maybe there's ways around it.
Okay,
let's see.
That's interesting.
It says before what turned out to be Brady's final NFL season in 2022, the 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback agreed to a 10-year, $375 million contract to join Fox as an analyst once his playing career was over. He retired in 2023 and agreed to begin at Fox for the 2024 season. There you go. So he's going to be another high profile owner amongst these other ones in the league, Andrew. But yep, imagine that. He's going to get his way, and Tom Brady will be a minority owner of all teams, not the New England Patriots with Robert Kraft or anything, Boneloads, but Mark Davis and the Oakland Raiders. I wonder if anybody's like really
Surprising.
yeah, right. Surprising. Like how did that come to be, right? I think I first
Did
was dead.
Did Brady fuck someone in the ass?
Oh man, what the fuck? Hey man, Jim. I don't know how do you negotiate stuff. No, but I think it had to do with I think this guy Mark Davis reached out to him initially when he was threatening to retire the first time or whatever, and said, "Hey, if you're not going to be in football anymore, why don't you come be associated with my team?" Blah blah blah. And then he came back into football and the opportunity. So I think these paths kept crossing for Tom Brady. I think is what kept happening. Put my glasses on and see who's checking in because we got some people checking in, y'all. Let's see. Sight Clyde says, "Hey yo." What's up, Sight Clyde, my brother? We'll be hanging out tomorrow on BF Live. Hello, there's my sister Kathy checking in saying, "Hello, sports heads. Good to see you are home, Andrew."
Yeah.
Yep. Good to see our boy Andrew bounce back. Feeling good. How you doing, sister? Sight Clyde says the Raiders got whooped by my Steelers. Yeah, I was seeing that. Saw that. Hey, Kathy from Sight Clyde. Boneloads, BF Chang, and Andrew. What is up, man? Well, how you doing? Sight is getting the love right back from my sister Kathy. Kathy says they will take his green money, I'm sure. There you go. That's what it comes down to with the Tom Brady. Right. Finance committee approved it, Kathy. Like they said, they never go against the finance committee's recommendation. He was at the end of the conga line, says my sister. All right. Let's see what else we have tonight. I don't know who put this one in. This was about Dylan Gabriel delivers as Oregon survives Ohio State, Andrew. You were talking to me a little bit about this before the show, buddy. So this was quite the upset in college football.
Yeah.
Hey, tell everybody about it, buddy.
If Hack Ride was on.
Yeah, this Hack Ride type. This is for Hack Ride right here. Yeah, because Oregon with the big game versus Ohio State, number 2
I
versus
thought
number
I saw
3 in
him.
the country.
Wow, look at this. Oregon edged out Ohio State 32-31 in a barn burner that saw 7 lead changes. Evan Stewart had 111 receiving yards in the first half, 5th most in any game of his career, and the 2nd most any game this season. Holy shit. So there you go. So this was quite the upset in college football. I believe I did, Boneloads. I did see Hack Ride bragging on Twitter X about this. You know, he don't miss an opportunity to gloat about the Oregon Ducks. Shout out to our friend Hack Ride.
I think the Oregon Ducks are going to be the new king of the Big Ten.
Really? It says after leading Oregon on the go-ahead drive, Dylan Gabriel sat on the Ducks bench with his headset on, barely able to look up for the final seconds ticking away and the Ohio State driving. A few minutes later, the Oregon quarterback emerged from the victorious locker room dancing, taking it all in with fans who stormed the field. He ended the night by singing during his post-game news conference. So 32-31 victory, Andrew. Do we know the ranking of these teams before the game started? I don't know.
3-2.
All right. So what do we think? Are we going to get an even flip here when they re-rank? What do you think, Boneloads? You think it's fair?
Question. Yeah, Ohio State probably won't fall too far, but I don't know if Oregon will jump to 1 over Texas. They might just but I don't think Ohio State will be 3, but they're not going to fall too far because of who they lost to. Yeah.
3. See, this is part of I think it should be if they're that close, it should be an even flip if you beat the team right next to you in the rankings.
Totally.
It seems like it makes common sense, Andrew. What do you think about the college ranking system?
I like that idea.
It's fucked.
It's fucked. Okay.
I don't
be a
like
little
it.
more specific.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because what are they going to do with this? Is Oregon going to overtake? They're going to flip them 2 over?
I don't like it because if you lose, Wisconsin is going to be lucky to ever be ranked because of teams they lost to. They lost to USC, who was ranked, and Alabama was ranked. So good luck getting ranked Wisconsin because granted they put up over 45 points the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Excuse me.
Doesn't matter if you're
Yeah, I
not
know.
playing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the whole ranking system. You never know how your teams are going to come at it, and it's hard to get excited. Even if your team wins. But it's always good. I think. I think. But this is what a lot of college people. This is why they watch college football, right? Boneloads, to see these lesser ranked team, these upsets, right, buddy?
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, exactly. Number 2 and 3 in the nation, and yeah, the crazy rivalries and the upsets, and yeah, it's awesome, dude.
Did they say
Comebacks.
did they say have they said yet what was wrong with Harbaugh?
No, I haven't heard no explanation. I saw that he came out and finished and coached the game, right, Boneloads?
Yeah,
That would be
yeah,
your head
mysterious
coach, Jim
illness.
Harbaugh.
Yep,
Yeah, for
we
everybody
got
that's
the
just
win
joining
today.
us, he kind of complained of like some feeling weird. He took himself to the medical tent, and then next thing we heard, he was like out of the medical tent and like coaching the game.
Yep.
We were being told here in Baltimore that John Harbaugh, his brother is the coach of the Ravens, was being told at his live post-game press conference about this and was rushed away to go deal with this or to talk about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I started hearing about this, Andrew.
Really?
Really? Really, dude. We're here with Andrew, the human sports ticker, hanging out being sports heads on a Sunday night.
That's how close family is.
Oh, and
Yeah,
today's
they are.
Chargers and Broncos game was another hack ride type bowl. 2 Oregon quarterbacks, Bo Nix and Justin Herbert today.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. How did that turn out?
Pretty good. Is 23-13 Chargers. So
Was
I'm
it?
all pretty good because they
There you
won
go.
on the road in Denver. So that's always good.
Here we
First
go.
time in a long time, I
I
think,
found it.
honestly.
Herbert, Herbert,
23-16, buddy. Give you a little credit. Yeah.
Oh,
But,
they must have got another touchdown or field goal.
field
My
goal,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
do you think Bo Nix is good?
And he threw a touchdown. Bo Nix threw a touchdown to another Oregon guy, 2 rookies. I forget the kid's name, but really talented. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I know our friend Hackride's big on Bo Nix, but do you think like Andrew's asking, do you think he's like the guy?
man, I do like him so far. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just been tough, rookie year and a team that's kind of in rebuild mode. He doesn't have all the pieces around him. But
Better
I
than
have seen
Andrew was saying this before the show. Good, Andrew.
better than who?
better than Russell?
Better than Russell Wilson.
Then I don't mean he had a really good career, man. So it's hard to say. But
Better
he
than
had.
Kirk?
Better than his tenure on the Broncos for certain.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Better
no,
than
he had some good moves, some good runs today too. Good passes. Like he has the tools.
Very good.
will you see more and more running quarterbacks coming out of that draft?
Probably. Yeah.
Right. I think because of your Lamar Jacksons and your Josh Allens to a certain extent, that running quarterback, that that run pass option is going to be sought out, Andrew. I think a lot of teams are going to they want their own kind of run pass option, Lamar kind of thing.
Like if a guy's a natural passer, they're probably not going to force him to run. But if a guy's
I think
like
I think because
double
like I said, I
dual
think these
threat,
high
yeah.
schools and these colleges are going to naturally start looking for these kind of multi-talented athletes like Lamar's or like maybe your Shohei's, maybe for baseball. They're going to start looking for these kids that maybe that can do everything.
I'm kind of mad at the Patriots a little bit about
Kid,
they didn't start the kid right away.
About who? What quarterback?
Oh, Drake May.
Hmm. Is it May? Yeah.
And I swear, if the defense would have showed up today, they would have beat the Texans because May kind of showed up a little bit.
What was the final score of that one?
23-41.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, if they would have done something.
What? Let's look at the um Patriots schedule real quick.
All right, I can do that.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because I want to see. Let's predict how horrible this season will end up for them.
Oh, I like this game.
All right, Andrew's getting serious with this. So Andrew is like he's up in you're up in the Wisconsin area, so you like the Packers, but your granddaddy raised you with a love for the Patriots too. So Andrew loves him some Patriots. All right. So like you said, they lost to the Texans today, 41-21. So next week, Andrew, they play the Jaguars. What do you think about them at the Jags?
Win.
Oh, that's a London game too, buddy. That's a travel game.
Win.
You think that's wow, really? Okay.
What do you
And
think, Rose?
then they got to play Jets against the Jets.
That'll
Division
be
game.
The Jags are pretty bad. Man, I don't know. That's gonna be tough.
And then they play the Titans, Andrew.
Lose.
Okay. And
They'll lose.
the Bears. They played the Bears.
They'll
lost
lose.
Jets,
Yeah.
lost Titans.
The Bears.
Bears lose. Caleb Williams, he went off today.
Yeah, with Caleb Williams, I think he did have a good day today. I got to say it was a good day. Then they play the Rams, Los Angeles Rams. Andrew.
That'll be definitely lost because the two wide receivers will be healthy. And
you think Puka Nua, and what's the other one?
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. Thank you. I was stuck on golf, and he's the old quarterback who's doing a great job in Detroit. I must say, Jared Goff is doing good. Obviously. Then they play the Dolphins, Andrew.
Lose.
Really? Even without, they don't have Tua, right?
I'm going to say Patriots win that one.
Who do they got for a quarterback?
Huntley.
Yeah, Huntley, from your old guy from...
from our team.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's right. They signed him off our practice squad. That's right. I forgot about that. Tyler Huntley.
Yes, there you go.
And then Joe Flacco won today. Joe Flacco's still balling. What's he, 40 years old, Boneloads?
He's up there, dude. Yeah. 17th year.
Joe Flacco balling for the Indianapolis Colts. And you thought that, don't you think somebody said that Richardson, they were saying he was going to play, Andrew?
He was. Yeah, he got called out, like game time decision type
Game
deal.
time decision, yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It had to be a game time decision, yeah. Absolutely. Then they play the Cardinals, Andrew. Arizona.
So out of those remaining games, how many do you think they'll win?
I don't know, Andrew. You got your finger on the pulse on the Patriots a little bit more than I do, buddy, since you're a fan of them.
2.
You think they might win 2 of those games out of the rest of the season? So, yeah, I think we all kind of knew this. I think everybody in New England knew it, Andrew, that once Tom Brady and the Bill Belichick era was over, it was going to be hard to maintain that level of performance and perfection, Andrew.
What do you think, Boneloads?
Yeah, I think maybe like 2 or 3 more wins for the rest of the year, if that. Maybe one or 2 of those games look winnable, but I just thought maybe naturally they'll end up winning a game somewhere in between. Like it looks rough the rest of the way on out, man.
So they're 1-5. They're 1-5, Andrew. Yeah, and so the rest of the season,
they'll be lucky.
You might not be wrong.
They'll be lucky to be a 3-win team this year.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 or 4 wins. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. First pick.
And then who was the quarterback they drafted a year or 2 ago and they gave up on?
Jones.
Yep, Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones.
There you go.
I think the Patriots are so bad
How bad are they?
that the Jaguars could put their second string Mac Jones in and beat them.
Oh shit! All right, Andrew.
That would be fun, huh? They just say, "Screw it, we're not going to play Lawrence next week. We're going to put Mac Jones in just to play against the Patriots." That would be kind of cool. They're not going to do that, of course, but it would be funny.
No, I think the Patriots are that bad that would happen. That's how bad they are.
I think next week's a winnable game at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's a terrible team.
My only thing is that if it's I mean, I think Jacksonville is more adept, and they might still be over in London since they are already over there this week.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
there could be a jet lag or fatigue thing, or a getting used to the area thing. A limitation for the Patriots. So I don't know. Let's see.
Good
Who
call.
is playing tonight on Monday night? Sunday night football. Yeah, it'd be the Bengals and the Giants. I don't know. They got a lot of these kind of like a non-division games at the beginning of the year, so that when we get down to the end of the season, it'll be only like division games, Boneloads, that are every game's going to really mean something at the end of the NFL season.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about Chargers, man, taking care of business in Denver today, dude. 2-1 so far in the division. So far so
Yep.
good. Yep.
Yep. Very
Yep.
good,
Yep.
man.
And Ravens bounced back 4 in a row after going 0-2. Now they're 4-2.
Yeah, that was
Sitting
very
at the top of
fortunate
the
because
division.
when you start 0-2, man, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't seem good. But yeah, they've been winning ever since, and now I'm still, I think, keeping up with the Steelers for. I think we kind of just have maybe a point or kind of edge over them. What's up, Andrew? What's up, buddy?
My internet froze again.
You're good.
Internet froze again?
Uh,
All right. Yeah, let's see. Let's check out the divisions in the football right now.
Yeah, good call.
So right now you got the Bills at 3-2. All right. Then you got the Jets at 2-3, Dolphins 2-3, and the Patriots 1-5 in the basement of the AFC East. And then of course you got the Chiefs, the 5-0 Chiefs. When do they play this week, guys?
I don't know.
Good question.
I wonder if they're in the bye week.
Let me look. I'm looking into it, Andrew. I'll explore it.
I think they are.
Well, if we're getting into the bye weeks already, let's see.
Yeah, Chargers had theirs last week.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, they don't play again until the 20th, guys. Yeah, that's right. All right, there you go. So Kansas City is having a bye week.
When does the Packers have a bye?
Let me see, buddy. Let me type that into a search, and I will let you know. Packers bye week. Packers bye week. Week 10, buddy. Week 10.
Nice. Good time to have it, I feel. Kind of in the middle of the season,
Mm-hmm.
Or later on a little bit.
Will they play next week?
I give you all the stats, don't I?
Let's see.
Let me see.
Probably like Lions or something.
Packers schedule. It says they play. Who do they play? Is it Texans? They play the Texans next week, Andrew. Texans at Packers next week, buddy.
Be a good matchup.
Their defense has been stellar all year.
What's up, man? I didn't see some people checking in while I was reading and doing other things. Let's see. Donkey checked in. Donkey Kongton. I see you just checking out. Psych. Bob Levy was flaming you earlier. Oh my God. And also showing your clips. Kind of mixed signals if you ask me. But hey, Donkey, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Boneloads, you been catching any of that? Our boy Psych Clyde has been keeping all these miserable men kind of clips alive. You ever hear any?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I love those. Yeah. No, I love them.
So
Yeah,
now Gina
that's
called.
awesome.
Gina called Bob the other day. She's out in California and she's been hearing them too. And so now she's asking Bob about why do you have all these other ex-wives on the shows more than me? Like and she's got a problem with it. Yeah.
Get me untied.
So it's funny because you need to go off screen in a second, Andrew.
No,
All right.
I'm just tied up in my.
So Bob is having fun with it. Bob's running with it, having fun with it because saying you're getting me in trouble with Gina and all that stuff. But yeah, I had your back though, Clyde. How you doing, Donkey Kongton? Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. You know, Bob was on earlier and all. So shout out Bob Levy and the lovely Gina. Can't wait for her to get back home so they can. Kathy, cheers from Donkey Kongton.
Hopefully,
Poppy
Perry
checking
doesn't steal
in.
her.
What's up, man?
I'm worried about that. Like Perry just sweeping her off her feet and her just, falling for him. Like, how can she, like, what woman can resist that guy?
Exactly. Yep.
I'm
Poppy's
a little
checking
worried
in and
about
says,
that.
just popping in to wish you guys a happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Turkey's still in the oven and I'm already drunk. Well, come on.
Nice. Yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because our boy, he's up in Canada, like our boy Bobby Nick is, and they explained to me that because their season ahead, their harvest happens so much sooner, Boneloads, they have Thanksgiving sooner because they have the shorter farming season. Bam, there you go. So that's why they're having their Thanksgiving up there.
Well, I wonder what Bobby Nick did for Thanksgiving.
We'll have to ask him. If you check out my show, BF Live tomorrow, a lot of times Bobby Nick joins me 12 p.m. East Coast time, BF Live. I hold it down in the midday. I'll have to ask him, Andrew. That's a good question. Did you have any turkey and stuffing for Canadian Thanksgiving? That's a great question, brother. Shout out, Bobby Nick. Let's see. Hey, Donkey from my sister Kathy. Kathy says they are teaching them to be cheaters. Haha. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, says Donkey Kongton. He says, LOL, I'm just serious. Donkey also was checking out, says, have a good night, see you tomorrow. And then he checked in one last time when he heard me talking about him. Thanks, Donkey.
Nice.
Damn, the hell was that, Andrew? Power burp. All right, buddy. Well, I'm sorry that our boy Scott Fitzpatrick couldn't be here tonight. He a lot of times he'll join us too on BF Live in the afternoon. So maybe you can check us out tomorrow, 12 East. But he did give us this, guys. He left us this thing called chess boxing.
Oh,
yes, chess and boxing.
I love it already.
Let's check it out.
Yeah,
these are like our other sports here on BF Live. Let's check this out. Oh, it would help if I screen shared it, wouldn't it? That would help you see it better. Here we go. All right.
You may not have heard of it before, but chess boxing has existed as an official sport for the past 2 decades, and the combination between these two sports had already begun in the 70s at a boxing club in London, where boxers used to end each boxing round with a game of chess. The man who officially created this sport is a Dutch artist by the name of Yves Rubing, who got his inspiration after coming across a famous French comic book that showcased the combination of chess and boxing. Many countries around the world, such as the UK, India, and Russia, the sport that Rubing invented had become surprisingly extremely popular.
Are you ready for our 6th fight?
The chess boxing match opens with a 3-minute round of blitz chess, where the chessboard is placed at the center of the boxing ring. It's followed by a 3-minute round of boxing match, where at its end, the competitors return to play another round of chess. In all, the competition is consisted of 6 rounds of blitz chess, and in between them, there are 5 rounds.
Up and down in the air, I guess, over and over again. I was wondering how they set the table.
of boxing.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's caught him.
During the chess rounds, the contestants wear headphones in order to block the noise from the crowd, and they must complete chess moves in limited time. Overstepping the time limit can result in a loss for the contestant. Just like in regular boxing, the contestants are also classified into different weight groups, and the winner is the one who knocks out his opponent in the ring, or alternatively, checkmating his opponent.
And you punch him in the mouth.
In
across the table.
2003, the first chess boxing world championship took place in Amsterdam, and the person who won the title was the sport's own founder, Eep Rubing, who passed a few years ago. So, if you've a sharp and bright mind, combined with the power and rage of the Green Hulk, chess boxing is the sport for you.
There you go.
Really cool.
That was kind of wild, Boneloads. I never seen nothing like that.
Me either. Yeah, that was kind
What'd
of.
you think?
Yeah, I'm into that.
What do you think, Andrew?
It's wild.
Yeah. Do you like chess? Have you ever had an opportunity to play chess, Andrew?
I have, yes.
Do you like it?
Oh.
I can't. I've never been able to really keep up with chess. I'm more of a
I've
checker.
never tried. I don't think. Yeah.
Well,
Checkers,
you,
I
same,
like checkers.
yeah, Boneloads. You're not much of a chess guy either.
No.
No. Yeah, same with me, buddy. Yeah. So I don't want to get my ass kicked on two different ways. I want to get your ass kicked boxing and playing chess. So
That's true. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Thanks to our bro. He submitted that a couple weeks ago, and I never got a chance to play that. So I'm glad I got a chance to play that
I
tonight.
wish he was here.
Me
Wish he was
too.
here.
Whoa.
Andrew, I think you forgot to co-stream the show tonight, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. So if your
One of
people are
those
looking for it
days.
and they ask and don't, I don't see your little icon up on the screen, so it's a little late for that. But there you go, buddy. I should have noticed that earlier.
Whoops.
All right, Andrew. Well, we are about
That's
to
funny.
pull this train into the station, buddy, because we kind of did through the limited stories that we had in the hopper. You got any last words you'd like to say, or tell people where they can find you after today, buddy?
Andrew the Giant 96.
Andrew the Giant 96 right here on YouTube. That's right. Do I have a thing for that? I sure do. YouTube.com/Andrew the Giant
Do you have a
96.
capability to, like, do that for me?
To do what?
To
To co-stream it?
co-stream it for me?
No, I can't. No, I mean, you have to hit co-stream, or I'd have to have your credentials to start before we started the show.
I already have them in the stream here.
I'm in my own StreamYard, buddy. I'm using my StreamYard.
Oh,
I'm not using your StreamYard. That's all right. You can co-stream it another night. Or there's another way you can share it after the fact. You can share it too, buddy. So what are we looking for coming up this week in the sports? Let's see, we're going to have the Guardians against the Yankees for the AL Division Championship, right?
yeah.
I think it's going to be Yankees because Andrew thinks it's going to be a Subway series.
Yep.
Whoever saw the Guardians coming, the Guardians beat the Tigers, eliminated Detroit, took them out of it.
Yeah. Did they play someone else too, or just Detroit so far?
What they
Were
lost
they one of the
yesterday.
top teams? Yeah.
Yep, the Guardians against the Tigers. The Guardians beat the Tigers 7-3 yesterday to move on to the division championship. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah. So tomorrow, it
I'm
does
mad
say
at myself.
Mets Dodgers tomorrow at 4:08 and Guardians Yankees tomorrow at 7:38. That's what's going on.
I'm mad
Tomorrow.
at myself.
That was game 2. I'm sorry. Game 1 is tonight. So, yes, Andrew, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
I'm mad at myself.
You're mad at yourself because you got the co-stream, right?
Yep.
Well, that's okay.
That's all good. It happens.
It would
No
have
big
been
deal.
fun, and we would have had a couple more friends here, buddy. But we still had a good time, right?
Yep.
We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
it's still fun.
Yep, still fun. But yeah, so we had a couple stories to get together. But I went to the game earlier, and when I got back, I took the stories that we had in the hopper, and we jumped on here to do some sports heads on a Sunday night. So Check out Andrew the Giant. Oh, look at that. There you go. Special effects. He's got the special effects kicking off. You can check out Andrew the Giant on this is his solo channel, Andrew the Giant 96, youtube.com/Andrew the Giant, the number 96. And you can see him on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with No Filter with Andrew and friends. How's that been going, Andrew?
Good.
Good. I think Scott got the
Can't believe
scared out
I
of him.
didn't close to.
What's that, buddy?
Oh, come on. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Would you? Oh, yeah, don't. Yeah, okay, man. Andrew, but he's on like
okay.
podcasting pretty much every day of the week, right? Boneloads, and he's worried about missing co-streaming one show. This is going to drive him crazy now.
God dang.
Oh shit! All right, bro.
We'll redirect traffic back over to your channel. Everyone go to Andrew's channel.
Yeah, Andrew the Giant.
Some lots of good
96.
vibes. Yeah.
Andrew the Giant 96. He normally remembers to do it, but he is the sports heads. He is the human sports ticker. He is the reason why we come here and do this show. So thank you, Andrew. So yeah, I was gonna say, what sports are you looking for coming up this week? We got the division series coming up. The hockey started. My Capitals lost last night, Andrew, against the Devils, unfortunately. JJ Devils. My podcasting bro, but you going to try to get down and watch any hockey this year, buddy?
Yeah.
Want to try to make sure we fit it in with all the podcasting and everything you do. Very good.
Probably.
Buddy. All right, so yeah, bud. Well, this has been fun hanging out with you on a Sports Head Sunday night. I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you're feeling better. Any other last words, my friend?
Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the well wishes and always being there for me.
There you go, chat family. Thank you from Andrew for always being there for him. How about our boy Boneloads? Any last words you got to say, buddy, or anything you want to say? Or?
Yeah. Just a question for Andrew.
Right.
What pro hockey team does people in your area root for, like Wisconsin, since they don't have like a team in Milwaukee?
We follow the Nashville Predators because that is the farm team for them.
Interesting.
Your farm. You have the farm team there, so you just follow the Predators naturally, follow them the rest of the way.
Makes sense. Yeah, a lot of San Diego people do that with the Angels, or not Angels, Ducks, because they have the farm team. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey,
cool.
I kind of see you guys planning a kind of activity in our chat. I don't know, you guys maybe planning something.
Yeah.
I don't want you to say nothing you don't want to say if you can't, if it doesn't come through or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to a ball game in February. Clippers versus the Bucks in Pfizer Forum.
Bucks.
Yeah,
that would be cool. So we'll have to stay tuned and see if that happens. If you guys get together and do a basketball game, don't dare Boneloads because he's already done it. He's already come snatched up Andrew and took him to a baseball
Yep.
game. So don't think he won't come and do this, folks. So we'll have to see if that happens down the road in future episodes. All right, boys. Well, I think I will finally pull this train into the station, y'all. Please catch me tomorrow at 12 p.m. East, right here on the BF Live channel, right here on YouTube, for some midday fun, right here on BF Live, 12 p.m. East tomorrow. So for our boy Boneloads, our West Coast correspondent and our longtime bro, for the host with the most, Andrew, and I'm your humble kind of assistant host, BF, saying peace and love, and we will see you the next time we see you right here on the Sports Head, folks. But we're out of here for the night. Have a great Sunday night, and have a great rest of your week coming up. Great week coming up. Bye, everybody. See ya.
See ya, everyone.
Sports Head out.